Welcome back to the Spiller Brodie podcast. I am your host, Daniel. Today, joined by my beautiful co host, Kevin. How are you doing, buddy?
It's been since the last pod. It's been a rough going for your boy, but there's some crazy headlines, crazy updates, good amount of news. So we'll just get right into it. But just want to start off. I know it's late news, but at the same time, we want to clap it up for the Knicks.
Well-deserved news for them. Let's clap it
The
up
Knicks
for them.
are
Let's clap
official
it up.
NBA champions on the Spiller Brodie podcast, and New York's done the whole thing. New York's got people ODing on the streets today in the parade.
We had to stop the pod because we were scared that New York was gonna blow
They
up the
would
rest
hear
of the
us,
states.
They would hear us, and it's just like we're still on we're still on nuclear war. Like
Dude,
just
they
watch.
went crazy.
They
dog.
did go.
They did not go as crazy as I thought though.
But they went
Four
hard for their
people
city.
dead is insane.
Yeah.
By the way.
In celebration though, those people died happy. I
R.I.P.
seen
to
that Fat
them.
Joe or Joe Montana or whoever that the
Whatever New Yorker it was.
whoever in New York.
Whatever celebrity who came out.
Someone's taxi got destroyed and he went out of his way to pay for the repairs. So shout out.
Wow.
That was cool because he was just trying to make a living. He asked him like, "Do you even know who the Knicks are?" He was like, "I don't even know what the Knicks are."
What is the
So,
Knicks?
Yeah, but
Shout out to the mayor, low key, gave a crazy speech.
Yeah.
I was kind of hyped. I was like, whoa.
he had people feeling like, "I could be Jose
Yeah,
Alvarado."
yeah. I was like,
wanna
hold
be
on.
Like,
I was
nah,
like, am I a Knicks fan?
I ain't trying to be Jose Alvarado.
Oh, come on, bro. What about Josh Hart?
Nah, bro.
You'll be a Josh Hart?
I can't be that person where it's like, "Don't play me, coach." Play someone else for a better matchup. But
Quick recap of the game. We basically did this recap 4 times in a row, basically. It's going to be the
That's
same thing. It's
That's
going to be Spurs played amazing in the first 2 quarters and then kind of just fell off the rails. And then, boom. Like, that's basically what it is. Jalen Brunson played a masterful game.
he scored basically. If he would have got fouled at the end, he just wasn't getting fouled. He scored half the points total that game.
Of the Knicks.
Yeah,
Like, that's wild.
that's actually insane.
That's buck wild. For a guy his height.
And to think some people were really like, it was really good for him to get that too, because to think like
Validation.
not only that, but people were saying that OG should have been Finals MVP. That even at one point, Cat, the first 2 games, people were saying like Cat's the final MVP. And then for Jalen to just come in and be like, nah, this is my city.
No, yeah, the games after those first 2, he really just took it to a whole nother level. His scoring became.
I gotta ask you, greatest Nick? Do you see him becoming the greatest Nick of all time?
I think I'm gonna say he is the greatest Nick, bro.
I'm gonna say I can see him becoming.
No, I'm gonna say he is already. To be the number 1 and to take that team the way they did against a very young and very powerful West team.
And he's not top 5 in your books.
He's the greatest Nick. We might have to revamp something, bro. But I'm going to say he is, bro, because that team barely won anything. Carmelo, I mean, is he better than Melo?
Yeah, for sure. I think he's way better than Melo.
Way better than Melo?
He's won more.
No. I'm talking about that's the tough thing too, bro.
Oh, where it's just
that's
like
a tough
ball
thing.
player?
Yeah, that's the tough
dude,
part.
I think like even ISO,
Because
ISO ball,
I wanna like compare the two, but at the same time, not compare them like position for position, but I'm talking about like just who's the better ball player.
If you give me like Nuggets Melo, maybe you have a conversation. If it's just like strength on
Nick
strength.
Melo was still disgusting.
Nick
dog.
Melo's was nasty, but if I'm gonna get one or the other, I feel like I can win more with Jalen Brunson at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, it's proven fact.
Yeah.
Proven fact.
So
I'm gonna say he is, bro.
Yeah,
For
they're
the height he
saying-
is, he's a crazy scorer.
You hear his dad.
Nate Robinson got a point though.
No,
Yeah, he might be up there,
we don't.
dog.
Relax. Did you hear his dad right after the game? He said some goofy stuff where it's like, bro, if the conversation includes your son, just say your son is gonna be the greatest Knick of all time. He said, I'm blanking on the
player he said.
Knicks like legend that he went to
Patrick
Georgetown.
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. That's who it is. Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good. I said
But
it.
yeah, you like kind of
I said
you like
it.
whispered it.
I said
like,
Patrick Ewing, and you're looking
Nah,
at me.
it's
You're
all-
like this. You're like,
Nah.
You know what, dog?
Someone in the crowd said it. No. But yeah, he said like Patrick Ewing is the best like Knick of all time that he's seen, and it's like
because he's
bro,
a powerful center,
it's like,
though.
bro, get over yourself. Just say Jalen Brunson. Is
No, that is kind of crazy to
That
say
is for
not
your
your
dad.
son. Yeah, I'd be pissed,
I
low
was
key.
I was pissed watching that because I was like, dude, come on, stop. You're
Like,
doing
it
too
should
much.
be your
Yeah,
son.
you're trying to be too
Let's be
politically
honest.
correct at that point. Not right now. Like no Knicks fan is being politically correct. Just go have fun like Timothy Chalamet or something.
Hell
Like,
yeah, hell yeah. Go make movies. Go have
But
fun.
again, shout out the Knicks. But we also have to talk about the downfall of the Spurs. Like I said, I think me and Daniel are in consensus that this doesn't do much in our viewpoint for Wemby as long as he continues to improve his game, get a low post jumper, something like that. We know Dylan Harper was hooping this finals series, and
Yeah.
that Stephon Castle is going to be
Like,
a
you see the
defensive dog.
potential there.
Yeah.
You obviously see the
Spurs
potential,
are going to be
potential
just
there.
fine, except
It's
for
just,
one.
it's just if the range is going up still. If they never make the finals again, dog, then
It's tough.
it can be like OKC 2.0.
Yeah,
But
they got to
Kevin
pay all
Durant,
three people.
yeah. Harden and Westbrook, like,
Now we gotta.
let's hope it's not that type of situation or the Suns situation where they went and never went back type thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I just
hope.
I don't believe it in my heart of hearts that this is it for Wemby. You know, that this can't be it. This is just a start. And as like immature as his like press conferences were and his interviews were and his
Goofy take, bro. El Aura, bro.
Yeah,
He
it was
really
like-
said, everybody knows we're going to do it. And then loses the next game playing
I'm not gonna backtrack on that.
and
His
a
confidence,
D minus grade. Like,
his
dog,
arrogance and his
nah.
confidence is something that I think I'm gonna need him to continue to have in the future.
I
So
thought you
it's
were
just,
like that you need in your life. I'm like, oh,
I
no,
just want
bro.
him. I want him to continue. If just don't make this be like a phase where it's just like you don't have that confidence going forward. You kind of like backtrack a little bit. I don't want him to just become like a Timmy D at the end of the day because that's not him. Like it's like I need you to have this like arrogance at the same time that you're better with.
You wanna
everyone.
have persona.
Just back it up. Back it up next year. Like it's okay. He gambled. Sometimes we gotta run it back. We gotta.
You got to take it out to get
Exactly.
double
We got to
paid.
double. We got to double to make up. Get back to even, and then we got to slam that again, and then we just got to keep going. Oh wait, my bad.
Wait, come
I think
on,
that's
bro.
just me.
Come on, bro.
My bad. Throw it on a 4-man. It's just like, all right. Enough about gambling. There's one gamble that the Spurs took that unfortunately at the end didn't pay out, and that's the trade for De'Aaron Fox. Now, De'Aaron played great for when he was healthy, but everyone was banged up in the finals. Can't use health as an issue or as an excuse anymore for the boneheaded plays from Sacramento he was making with Mike Brown that he's called out since then to now. With the Spurs, he had some clutch situations, clutch issues. Keep in mind, this is the clutchest player of the year, not too long ago when he was with the Sacramento Kings, making these dumb mistakes, and then we saw them possibly cost him multiple games at this point. His terrible, his decline in play was abysmal for this specific series, and it's not explainable at this point. I can't blame it on a bum injury because you were playing against you were hooping against OKC. So I don't want to hear it now that it's just like a bum ankle. How do you feel that this person is now set to make $50 million next year with the rest of when his deal kicks in for his extension?
I know you just talked about his bum ankle and like his boneheaded decisions and all that, but we got to remember that I don't want to defend this guy in any way possible because of the performance he put up, but let's remember he was
Still
on
a very decent point guard.
mediocre performance, but he is a very talented point guard at the end of the day. He has the offseason to heal up again.
He has to go.
Yes, what?
He has to go.
Oh, he has to go.
I just think you're taking away Dylan Harper's progression at that point. Dylan Harper's already liking TikToks, bro. He's already on that tiki-taki where he's just like...
The repost was crazy.
That repost was crazy.
post
You see that? And in case
Yeah,
you
he
guys
did.
haven't seen it, he like accidentally reposted a TikTok of like comparing De'Aaron and James Harden, I think. Shout out Adrian.
Was
But
it
he
that
compared like James
Shout out
Harden's
Adrian, that's crazy.
flameouts, and they compared like their stats and stuff, and it came up on Dylan Harper's TikTok, so that's kind of funny. But
I think he has the potential to grow in that role. It's his first time in the finals too, dog. Like his adrenaline probably was spiked through. I want to give him another chance to go at it with the squad. Give Dylan Harper a bigger role, yes. But at the same time, this is a veteran.
You just literally said though, like you can't make that excuse because sometimes you don't make it back. Look at Chris Paul. Look at Devin Booker. Like you can't say that you got.
But I can't. What? Okay, now let's go down this road. Let's say, all right, we're all in on getting rid of him. Who is taking him? What trade package?
We need Utah to take him or something.
I don't think Utah's taking him, dog.
We need someone to take him because that money.
They're growing a squad over there. I don't think they want that De'Aaron Fox at all.
The Bulls will take him. That's what I'm saying. Like people would like Brooklyn will take him. Someone will take him.
Nah, the Brooklyn will
even
take
if you got to
Austin
eat a little
Reeves,
bit of
anything.
this like agreement.
I don't think nobody's
you
taking
can't
him,
justify
dog.
You can't justify paying him $50 million when you got Dylan Harper ready to go. You can't have him coming off the bench making $50 million.
It's scary too, because I like how Dylan Harper was playing, but that he was playing like that in his role. Imagine you give him a bigger role and it's struggle bus.
No,
I'm just saying. No,
we're talking
I'm
about
saying,
a lottery
I'm saying.
pick. You know, like these guys don't get worse.
Yeah, but then you take away the point guard that you had and you get rid of him, and you're like, damn, I needed that point guard. When Dylan Harper doesn't look as
then you have
as
but you have to
sexy as he
realize
thought
that
he
though.
was.
You don't.
But
draft,
I'm saying that as like
Yeah.
a two-way street.
what
I
I'm
want
saying-
him to succeed, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
in that case, like imagine it doesn't pan out, and now
There'll
you just.
always be a veteran guard. I feel like you can go and fish out of the market.
But
I'm saying,
but
you
we're
can't-
acting like De'Aaron Fox is like past his prime and old, and like he's a James Harden player. Like this guy's still
Damn.
there. That's how you. That's
Damn.
how. Oh, the
Yeah.
shot at James Harden.
Yeah.
My bad.
What
But you
I-
know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by
just
that.
like
He's already
cooked,
slowed down.
chopped.
yo.
you said it.
Yes, but like, yeah, you said, yeah, you're right.
Arthritis can't pick
I'm
up a
sorry,
basketball.
James Harden. I just took a wild shot at you. My bad.
I think
bro.
what I'm more saying with that is like you can't not take the swing with Dylan Harper. You already drafted him as a top 3 pick. I can't keep making excuses for that. Like we need to know if, and it looks like 90% of like what he's shown now, he's gonna be the truth. Like he's going to be that guy. And I don't think San Antonio can take another year off because then you got to pay him. It's like football. Like in Jordan Love's situation,
yeah.
you can't bench like your franchise quarterback unless your current quarterback is gonna be like that much better because you have that young guy that's cheap, ready to go, and now you can build around your main guy, Wemby. Because they're all on the rookie deals right now. Wemby hasn't got extended. He's about to get paid. You got Stephon Kessel, which is a year after Wemby. He's about to get paid. And then you got Dylan Harper a year after that. These guys are going to break the market in their positions every single year, back to back to back.
Do you know how long De'Aaron Fox's contract's for?
I want to say for another 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
Possibly. I don't think it's a player option. I think it's a 2 to 3 year deal.
It's just tough, bro. I'm trying to think of a situation. I'm honestly trying
They
to
have
think of a
picks. Like
situation.
San Antonio, if they want to get rid of him, like just for the book's sake.
Bro, but then that's nah. Like you're giving up more capital to get rid of somebody.
But
like
then you free up your capital, fill like your roster with people that will actually help you.
yeah, but I'm saying you're giving up your.
I'm not
your
saying give up
picks.
like a lot, but there's like some attractive picks in there where it's like, you don't have time to wait anymore. It's now. They're in now time. They accelerated their own clock, They got to get back next year.
I don't think they got to get back next year.
They got
to. So it's a doer. It's for
They're
you. It's
SFOB.
huh?
They're SFOB.
What the? What
They need to win. Like they're
What was that? Wait, what?
Super Bowl, like or it's just like they're SFOB. Like they need
so
to
it's
win.
finals or bust, basically.
I mean, they're in that contenders tier. They have to be contenders.
I don't think of it like that though, bro. Like I honestly don't think if they don't make it to the final, like for the Thunder, I didn't think it was finals or bust for them either. Like I still don't feel that way. I'm like
you got
next
that
year.
Giannis mentality where it's like, hey, no season is a failure.
No. As an owner, I'd be mad, but at the end of the day, I know my team is competent and able to make it next year. The West is just so hard to get through, bro, that you're not gonna get there every year.
I just don't think like you
We
can
have
make that,
parity
you
in
can
the
make,
NBA.
I know.
We have 8 different NBA teams winning 8 different years in a row. Like, huh?
That's why they gotta win. They gotta get back.
And they will get their shot again. But I'm just saying
You
it's
can't
not
guarantee
finals
that.
or bust.
That's why it's just like you have to act now. While this is the most opportunity you're gonna have because they're all on the rookie deals, Daniel.
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
start getting expensive is when you start getting people like a De'Aaron Fox on a minimum contract.
Yes, but I understand. Push the envelope and and have him go, I still think that this squad is able to win the finals.
Yeah,
With the
without
De'Aaron
him.
Fox. They were in the finals with De'Aaron Fox playing a mediocre game.
That's
Now
what I'm
imagine
saying.
if we get De'Aaron Fox, Sacramento version
Now
on that squad. No,
imagine
just
I can get some support for with the 50
but
million.
imagine you have that De'Aaron Fox though. That's a good squad, bro. You know
That's a lot of risk though at that point.
What's
Then
the
I'm
risk,
gambling.
though?
I'm gambling on the fact that De'Aaron actually comes back, doesn't have that mental break. Now he's also experienced like a finals blunder. I don't know what that's gonna do on the kid's mental.
What are you talking for
For
Dylan?
De'Aaron? No, for De'Aaron.
So he comes back and he plays better, and you're worried about him playing better?
No, we don't know if he's gonna come back and play better, and I don't know where he is mentally in the
No,
playoffs.
that too. That's we're saying if he comes back and he's
In that
healed up
hypothetical,
and he plays better.
he gives me 17 and 7. Then yes, I'd want De'Aaron if he gives me 17 and 7.
And more than
in
likely
the
he's gonna
playoffs.
do that though.
But you don't know that.
You've seen more years of De'Aaron. What I'm saying is you've seen more experienced years of De'Aaron Fox playing well than him playing terrible. Like you just saw that glimpse of him after he rushed an injury coming back. Like that's what I'm saying. Give the man some grace, and for him to come back, get healthy, and finish the season off
I
with
can't
them
give him
all the
grace
way.
for 50 mil. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm thinking as an owner, it's just like I can't give you. You're a vet. You're an 9-year vet. I can't give you grace for 50 mil.
I'm gonna ride with him, to be honest, bro. I'm gonna ride with him.
And I'm gonna ride with Dylan Harper and pay someone else to come help Wemby as like a 3. Because they need like probably.
They do need a. They honestly
like a
need a.
wing.
They honestly need like a power forward.
They need,
dog.
like,
a
Kawhi.
natural. I hate you. Imagine a Kawhi on that team. Then you won't have him in the playoffs. You have him for 4 games in the
We'll
playoffs.
save
That's
him
it.
for the playoffs. We'll go get Joel Embiid and we'll save him for the playoffs. But that's what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. You can play around with more stuff without De'Aaron. Contract.
Or you trade Dylan Harper for Giannis.
Oh, here we go with that stupid stuff. Okay, they're not trading Dylan Harper.
Okay,
for
go
Giannis.
continue.
Okay. Well, again, congratulations to the Knicks. We just wanted to go ahead and say what's going on in terms of the Spurs and how we feel about the Spurs going into next year. How do you feel about the Spurs being favored to win it next year? Are you okay with that, or is that something that's like the Knicks are the 4
as you were
dogs?
saying, they're like in. Well, now the Knicks shouldn't be favored at like put in that contention at all.
James
just
Dolan
because
already said they're not bringing everyone back.
Oh, he said that
He
for
said
real?
that at the parade. Yeah, he's like, we can't run the whole gang back because they're in some like there's like the new
Financial
you know
struggle.
that luxury tax, but there's now something
The
on top of
second
that.
cap or whatever it's called.
There's like a weird cap thing, but that puts them in financial.
I want to know
hell.
who they're not gonna bring back.
Mitchell Robinson. He's a restricted free agent or an unrestricted free agent. That's
Well,
why.
that's not-
He'll
I'm
be
not
a
worried
name that I
about
bring up a
him.
little bit later. But
Had one of the shout out to Mitchell Robinson. Had one of the greatest offensive rebounds we've ever seen.
yeah, really
A
good
clutch.
defensive series.
Clutch. I
Amazing
mean, once he got
defensive
the
series.
offensive rebound, I'm like, yeah, that's game.
Yeah,
That's over for the
GG's.
Spurs.
Now, I got some fun off-season stuff to go over for you. I know with one of your favorite players in the league, with one of your favorite teams, because I know you're a Knicks fan, like deep in your heart.
Okay.
Now, but let's talk about your Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James.
Hey.
There are tremblings, there are rumors.
My favorite
I have
team.
3 landing spots, and you tell me why he'd be going or what you feel like his percentage meter would be. And
Of
why it
going
makes
there.
sense, okay?
I like it, I like
and we're
it, I like
talking
it.
about like if family isn't involved, like I know that's gonna be a big part of his decision. but
Forget that. I'm not thinking
forget
about that.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
not thinking.
We're
about
thinking about fit. I'm gonna give you 3 teams because I think realistically he lands with 3, unless like he just wants to get the bag and go to Brooklyn. Like he becomes a multi-billionaire at that
He
point.
busts like a Kevin
him.
Garnett, Paul
Okay.
Pierce.
Ready? I don't think they chose that. They got traded.
No, I know. They got traded, and that's why Jason Tatum's on
Tatum
the.
yeah. And Jaylen Brown. All right, I got the Lakers re-signing him. I got the Cavs making the Cinderella story back to Cleveland, and then I have
Don't you
the
say that?
Warriors.
I knew it.
What do you mean? Chef Curry passing it behind his
Out
back,
to LeBron.
turning it over.
LeBron.
To LeBron. LeBron chasing back.
to the corner for Draymond Green.
Yeah.
3 break.
LeBron gets the offensive rebound.
Oh,
To
what do we
Curry.
get? What do we get back in? Do you have like a trade scenario for that or no? Like
Oh,
for the
I
Warriors,
don't think it's a trade. It would be like he signs.
he
like
wouldn't. He
a
wouldn't do a
minimum.
sign and trade.
No, he would sign a minimum.
Oh
at that point.
wow, he would leave us bone dry basically.
It's like a mid-level expensive, so he'd get like he'd leave you bone dry. It's
Wow.
crazy, but
that boy
he-
just said, "I'm gone."
But he would get 13 mil, like around there.
So
13
even
to
if he
15
goes
mil.
to the Cavs, there's no sign and trade, nothing.
If
I'm
he goes
pissed.
to the Cavs, I mean, you could try to do it. If I'm the Lakers,
I'm
I'd try
taking
to
Jared
do it.
Allen.
Yeah.
I'm taking Jared Allen
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up. All right, let's go Lakers first, then Warriors, and then Cavs.
Okay. That's your ranking so far for places? Or
No.
is that just like how you
Just
want to
the-
talk
the-
about
yeah,
that?
the last
okay,
one I
give
wanna
me
talk
your
about.
ranking on what is the most likely for you in terms of those. And then you get into
Oh, the most likely is him coming back to the Lakers.
Okay.
That is not my favorite though. So my ranking of favorites is Cavs, Lakers, Warriors. The Cavs, obviously. I think we talked about this on another episode of the pod. I think that's just like the one that makes sense the most to me. Him, Donovan Mitchell already has like that Kyrie build, basically a pure bucket. The Twin Towers. If he leaves us bone dry, they will still have Jared Allen. And that just the role players they have around him, I think that's a perfect fit for him. They have like a decent ball handler now in LeBron James. I'm assuming James Harden is not part of this team anymore, right?
No.
So back to the same conversation. I think that unit goes to the finals.
What if James Harden comes in the sign and trade to the Lakers?
Oh, yo. That would be wild. That would actually be. Imagine Luka and James Harden
Luka, James
together,
Harden, and they
just
re-sign
flopping
AR.
and complaining at the. You said re-sign AR? Yo, that's insane. That's disgusting. But
Oh
and
my
then
God.
as an NBA story as well, I think that Cinderella story, or I don't even think they would have to be a favorite, dog. I think that team is dominant. But anyways,
I think
I
it's
think
cool.
that you think it's cool.
I think it's cool. Like the emoji with the sunglasses.
Like,
It's
what
just
seed
cool.
do you think they would be?
In the East, maybe fourth.
Remember,
Fourth
the
or
king of the East is coming back.
Yeah. But there's another. We're gonna talk about the next scenario that's gonna, I think, make some waves in the East.
So where would you put that one though?
I think with that one, just the team right now. I think if there's no other trades, let's say everyone else stays the same,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no big signings, I think they're either first, second, or third. I think
I like
they're
that.
top
I
three
can
seed.
see that.
Yeah, with the Cavs.
So
I just think it's really boring if he goes to the Cavs.
You think so?
I
and then
love the
you think
Warriors
you
fit.
think if he wins a chip,
I want to see him
Finals
in a-
MVP, and retires, you think that's
Damn.
boring?
I think finals.
You're telling me he's
aspirations-
not getting Finals MVP
I think
as
finals aspirations are a little much for the Cavs at that point.
with LeBron?
You got the Knicks still. You got the Celtics.
A Knicks that's not gonna be the same squad anymore, so
I
we don't
know,
gotta
but it's
worry
still-
about
they're
that.
still better
And you
than the
know,
Cavs.
statistically, there's parity in the NBA, so
Detroit.
they're not going back to the finals
What if
and
Detroit
winning.
gets like KD or something? What if Minnesota gets
LeBron
reassigned?
is a KD
What
killer.
if Minnesota gets all right?
Come on,
LeBron is a KD killer. He's lost twice to him in the finals.
with Steph. Steph is a LeBron
They're
killer.
2-1.
Steph is a LeBron killer. All right.
Eh.
So I'm not gonna say KD.
KD won Finals MVP those years. But
Now I seem like a KD
Yeah.
hater.
but also you got like
I really like that squad.
you got
That,
Washington.
that's my. I hate you. Bro.
But what
I
I'm
really
saying is like
that squad.
Minnesota might also get reassigned to the East with the expansion.
But that's
teams.
like during what ifs. We're just
Okay,
keeping
okay.
it plain
I'm
and
just saying.
simple. Plain and simple. I think
That's a
that
good
squad,
squad.
is a top 3 in the East, and then I think they go to the finals, win it. Blah blah.
I
blah.
think
Cinderella
they get,
story
they
completed.
get smacked by anyone that comes out of the West.
Cinderella story completed. I think that's like the best scenario for him.
Are they beating the Spurs?
Plus because he's off the squad.
Are they beating the Spurs?
With LeBron, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'ma say it
you're
right
gonna
here.
look back to this and look dumb.
Well-
All right, were they beating OKC?
Who chose? I'm just like, are they beating OKC? Yeah, because
They're beating
LeBron.
OKC.
Because LeBron's
Fuck
gonna
it.
actually have
They're
help.
beating Minnesota.
Remember,
They're beating
LeBron's gonna
Minnesota?
have help. We know how to stop Shea.
Okay, so they're beating Minnesota.
Yes, bro. It's not Nas Reed doesn't know how to play against anybody else but the Lakers. LeBron won't be in the
they're beating
Lakers.
Denver.
Yeah, the Twin Towers will
Oh my
stab
god.
Jokic.
Oh my god.
I have that team winning, bro. For that to
I
be
just
like
think
the final
4 teams
mission,
in one conference better than that team. Right now.
it's my first option.
All right.
Then moving on to the second one,
The Warriors.
the Lakers.
Nah, the
He
Warriors.
comes back, he runs it back. It's
Boy.
just another year of let's wait. That's my second one because I don't want to see him at all on the Warriors squad.
Let Luca.
I know why
Are they
it
ever
seems
gonna
so
build
antis-
around Luca? Or are they
That's
just
why I
gonna
want him off the squad already. But I won't put him
give
over.
to Steph?
No.
Give him to
Look,
Steph.
I'm not gonna give him to Steph for this reason and this reason alone.
They're gonna be a beast
Because they will
play-in
both.
team.
No, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because you're gonna see them both just barely make the
Legendary.
play in, and then probably get smacked out the plan. Like, that's not what we want to see. I want to see Steph actually leave the Warriors, go to another team, and take that team and build, like, be...
They low-key might be better than the Lakers.
What do
if
you
he
mean?
goes with the Warriors.
Well, yeah, because we're in rebuild time. That means we're
getting... If it's a healthy
getting...
Warriors team, I think that he's a 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah, Draymond, freaking
I think he's
Most
a 4 or 5
Bates.
seed.
Who's on that Warriors team, bro? Let's be honest.
Steph
that Warriors...
and LeBron.
Exactly. Oh, I forgot about Chris Stapps. But he
Steph,
only plays
LeBron,
like
Chris
3 games
Stapps?
a year, so it doesn't even matter.
They get AD, like, you know, it's just like...
The Los Angeles Warriors now. They bring in Austin Reeves, AD. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I like the Team USA, LeBron and Steph. I think that's the best of both worlds we got right there, and I think that's where we should leave it. I don't want to see them on the same squad. I don't want to see LeBron on a Warriors jersey. That's gonna be disgusting, dog.
It's like one of those, like, ooh, like it's like one
yeah,
of those.
It's like,
yikes.
oh,
it's
that's
like
like
Russ in a Sacramento Kings jersey.
Like, what did the Flash do, dog? Like, what the hell? What universe are
Reverse
we in?
Flash
Yeah. Like, what universe are we in that
What do you mean
LeBron's
LeBron never went to the Lakers? He actually played with them.
Warriors? Like, oh no. So yeah, that's how I rank them.
That's cool. I would love to see it because I love like that Warrior that I can only.
You're a Warriors fan.
No, I can only imagine like how they would thrive. Like he would thrive in that system. Like just kicking it out, not being mad about whoever took that shot.
Remember, there's only one Splash Bro to kick out to, and then you want to throw it out to AirPods. AirPods, that boy.
I'm just saying. I think he thrives with Steve Kerr. He would thrive with Steve Kerr. Steph.
Jay, if you're watching this video, Warriors suck.
But I just think with LeBron it'd be really fun because we'd get to see the greatest shooter of all time with the greatest mind of all time.
We did on Team USA. That's all we need.
Well, we get to see it for 82 games if we stay healthy. But
I like that. Okay.
You know, that would be my number one because I just want to think that LeBron just wants to have a good time and and play with like a really good player. I think he'd be pissed playing with like Jared Allen and Evan. I'd be pissed playing with Evan Mobley, Mr. I can't grab 6 rebounds being 7 foot tall. And I think that would annoy that.
Regular season, he had a very great regular season. Playoffs
I'm waiting for Evan
Mobley
to be the best 25-year-old of all time.
Bro, you've been saying that about every player.
Saying,
You're like Sangoon.
I hate the Cavs.
You said
I hate
Sangoon, Chad, Evan. You just hate every big.
I want them to be balling, bro.
Jalen Duren. You say about every big. You're like,
God
when are they ever gonna be good? When are they ever gonna be good?
When are you gonna give me?
When am I gonna get those Shaq players? I want them shit. You sound like an old head, brother. Oh hell no.
When am I gonna get like a little bit of oomph? Like, you know, I just want to see like a little bit of like without you flailing and shit. Like, my bad, but like it's just like it's real. Like
you want that meat. You feel me?
Right,
you want no. Listen,
I want that.
You want that big,
dog, you know?
that
just,
big
I don't
girthy
want,
meat. What the
Okay.
No, that's not what I meant, dog. Nah. Like that big, like solid Shaq player.
No, I just want some like mentality.
You got Jokic, bro. Why?
Exactly. I love Jokic.
All right,
that's
cool,
what I'm saying.
Bro. Not everybody's a Jokic, dog. Relax.
Oh my God.
Relax.
When you're number 2 picks, you should be a little bit.
You got Rudy Gobert.
That's how they play in the playoffs, bro. That's why it's like when I can't tell who makes more of an impact, Rudy or you. It's like that's when you're like, you know.
Whoa, you really compared Evan and Rudy?
Oh no, not Evan necessarily in the playoffs. I meant more of like you're going down to the Chet, but like Rudy was making a defensive impact, bro. There were some games, actually. I take that, and I fully run with that. Some games Evan Mobley looks like Rudy Gobert at his like best. Like it's just like, bro, again.
Oh, okay, wait. Oh, so you're giving him a compliment?
Yeah, like we're in a sense where.
Okay.
Like we have to stop with the unreal expectations that Evan Mobley is going to be Jokic, you know, or going to be.
Yeah, I got you.
I want to tame like the little bit of like, why am I hearing all these rumblings? And it's like I don't see it, and it pisses me off. It's been 4 years of nonsense from Evan Mobley. From now, Chet's cool. Chet's a lot better, I feel like, than Evan Mobley because he's at least won a ring. This year he got exposed by one player. That's fine, bro. Sometimes matchups you just get a little soft. It's cool. It is what it is. Jokic.
Aiden was making him look bad.
Now you pushing, bro.
I hate the Lakers.
Okay. But all right, so that's what I got for that aspect. Now the draft is coming up in a week. We got the Wizards with the number 1 pick. Do we think? I think the consensus pick for that is going to be AJ DeBansta from BYU. Any thoughts? or I think take the player that averages 24 in the NCAA.
You take whatever you can get, brother. Honestly, for
You
that
trading
team.
pick?
No, for
You taking
what?
it?
You,
Okay.
I'm taking it. I'm gonna try to build with it.
Well, you traded for AD. I don't know what's going on.
Cause Trey Young already about to hop
He
out.
opted out.
So like,
Rumors are that Trey Young isn't planning on staying. That he's going to be able to. He's leaving 50-something million on the. I think 58.
that's kind of wild.
It is
bro.
wild.
You think it's just like a re-sign deal and he's gonna like work the
Because
deal?
no one else. They're not going to give him more money. Maybe he's doing it for security in long term. Maybe they give him like a 5-year.
That's what I'm saying.
lesser
That's what I'm
money.
saying. Like though he reworks a deal with the Wizards and it's a longer deal.
I just think he
I'm
wants
gonna
to
think
choose.
I think that's the one option.
I think he might go to Miami, or he might go to somewhere like that, or he might go to the Spurs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, dog, you need to relax,
I'm just
bro.
saying, let go of De'Aaron, and you go sign Trey Young.
and then you defensively go even worse, bro.
Well,
like,
you got Wemby.
so then, okay, you go and get Trey Young, and then what happens with
We
Dylan
make
Harper?
him a pass first.
So you put Dylan Harper where? You put him
Well,
back.
Dylan, it would be like a combo. I guess you're right in terms.
Because you're
of like
having
that
the
thing.
same
I'm
situation.
thinking with Stephon because it's like he played so big in the
Yeah,
playoffs
yeah.
that it's just like move him to 3. But I think Dylan.
They're
and,
too small. That's the issue we're
I
having.
think Dylan and Stephon are a great backcourt. I think when you try to play Stephon on the best like player that you have, usually it works because it's a guard. But once you start getting bigger, yeah, like with the Knicks, you can't. I'm sick of seeing Stephon guard Cat or something stupid like that. You know, where it's like. Yeah, so you're right. But I did see some like floatings where it's just like, why don't you just swap De'Aaron and that? But then that would stump the growth of Dylan Harper. So that's
your
a good
guy.
call. Yeah, I just
Our
totally
guy.
forgot that
Your
Stephon is
guy?
a two guard. Yeah, that's my guy. Dylan Harper's my guy.
Yeah, and that's the
Stephon's
same
my
issue.
guy.
They're
And
just
Wemby's my guy. Coach Mitch Johnson, not my guy. But De'Aaron Fox, not my
you know,
guy.
like is like mogging the camera the whole
You know
time.
who's not my
and
guy?
just straight-
Keldon Johnson, not my guy. Cut him immediately. Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Six Man,
Yeah.
cut him.
I'd rather keep Champagne. I know you. That's not your guy.
He wasn't my guy, but then he actually started hitting shots, and now he's my guy, bro. He was like balling, dog. I'm like, what the heck? Where was this on the previous games?
All right.
That Thunder series could have been a lot shorter if you would have hit
Last
your
thing
shots.
for NBA that we got. Last thing. You ready? I got to talk about Giannis. Now, reports are.
Giannis, baby.
Reports are. We're hearing lots of like we got down to the final team. He's gonna get traded. According to the Bucks, they're gonna figure out what they're gonna do with him. They're not gonna keep him. It doesn't seem like the plan is to keep him, but they are down to the final contenders to get rid of him. Are you ready to hear these teams? And let me know how excited you get. with
Oh
each
yeah.
one. The one that's the weirdest to me is the Heat.
I hate that fit. I hear so many people wanting him to go to the Heat. I just
I
hate
think
it
it's just
so
literally Miami
much.
Heat fans.
No, I've heard a lot of Bulls fans.
But
I've
he
heard a
also
lot
has
of,
expressed that he's interested in joining the Heat, which is really weird to me.
why, bro?
South Beach, I
I
don't know.
like Eric, but
He's trying to get divorced from his wife and get himself
get-
a BBO Latino, bro. That's just what it is at that point.
a Cuban, golly, bro.
You got
I don't like that one though.
You ready?
I really don't.
you
Go.
got the Knicks blowing it up and trading for Giannis.
I don't like that either.
You have
I think. Oh.
OKC blowing it up and trading for Giannis.
Do you have a trade package for that or no?
I can go over the trade package when we go over them.
Okay,
We'll talk
bet.
about each one. I have Boston trading for Giannis, and then I wanted to throw in because they're not being reported, but I don't know why. Like I would definitely be looking into it because of how much this team has struggled, and they just can't get over the hump, even with KD. Houston. I would throw Houston into there. Did you have one in mind?
I thought you were gonna say the Lakers.
Oh, you're stupid. No. Every fucking free agent or every trade target goes to like, no, I can't make it worth money wise with the Lakers. Like you'd have to trade the entire squad and then just be Luka.
Trade them all.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody but Luca and Rui. That's it.
Unfortunately, buddy, you can't play with just 2 players. So
I think this team can though.
no. Yeah, no.
I think this team can. We can do
Just
something.
Giannis guarding everyone and Luka just plays offense.
So the Miami Heat one.
Let's talk about Miami. I think we
I
both hate it. We can
don't
skip over
like
it if
it.
you don't like it, but
The-
I really
the
don't
fit-
understand it. It's like you're going to a better Milwaukee, but at the end of the day,
A slightly better Milwaukee, bro. Like honestly, I'm not a big Bam guy. I've fallen. I was
bro?
a big Bam guy.
he's the greatest power forward of all time.
I
bro.
hate you. Shut up. I don't even want to
He
hear
beat
it.
Kobe's
I don't
thing?
want to hear about it. Don't even say it. Look, I was a big Bam guy,
What, he
but
shoot like
he
47
never
free throws?
developed like a good 3-pointer, and I'm just like kind of
I
falling
think Bam
off.
is cool. He's just inconsistent as hell.
That's probably the biggest thing. He's just inconsistent.
Bam is like what Evan Mobley's ceiling should be. That's what the comparison should be. I feel like Bam reminds me so much of Evan Mobley.
Nah, dude.
Just like Bam is just undersized. If Bam was Evan Mobley's height, it would be that player would be whatever the hell they expected Evan Mobley to be. That's a take. That's a take right there.
I just hate the Heat, bro.
Yeah. I think Bam is better than
I don't
Mobley.
want to see Giannis on that team because at the end of the day, he's gonna request a trade like 5 years in, bro.
All right. So we got
4
the
years.
Heat down. I don't even think it would take that long.
What's the next one? The Knicks?
I got the Knicks blowing it up.
Do you have a trade package for that one so I can hear? Or no?
It would entail Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges and some picks. Probably take some of their bench depth, but Milwaukee would probably want Cat and Mikal.
On the top of your head, do you have a center to replenish that position? Like on the top of
You
your
would probably
head.
re-sign maybe Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson. I don't like it. I don't like that team at all.
You got
Mitchell
Jalen
Robinson
Brunson,
can barely play
Giannis.
20 minutes. He gets so tired so fast, bro. Like insanely.
Probably draft someone with some young guys. Probably have to
What,
start.
do you know their pick in this draft? I don't know.
No,
from the top of my head.
it's probably really low now that they went to the. Oh, they were what, a 3 seed?
Yeah.
So they're
it
probably
wasn't
outside of the
even
16.
anything.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all, to be honest with you.
Giannis,
honestly
Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Landry Shamet. I think Timothy Chalamet would play the 5.
OG would still be there, no?
Yeah, I don't-
Timothy Chalamet would play at the 5. He'll probably be your
Spider-Man
2 guard.
is coming off the bench.
Hey.
6-man. The Hulk
Hey,
is.
I didn't see Batman or Spider-Man in New York while things were going down. I don't like it, to be honest. Do you like it?
I think it'd be cool. I think he would look sick. He'd look.
Oh,
sexy
he
in a
would
Knicks
look
jersey.
good in
Yeah,
a
he
Knicks
would
jersey.
look-
Yeah,
He'd
I
make
would.
the crowd go crazy.
If we're
I
ranking
think-
just them in jerseys,
Yeah.
I think he'd look pretty good in a Miami jersey. Not gonna lie, because those jerseys are pretty sick.
But I think, I don't think it's my favorite fit. I think it would make that team. I think he's better than Cat. I just don't know.
Oh yeah,
if, like,
that's not even an argument.
I don't even know I just don't know if like losing Mikal and stuff like that depth, is worth it for
Yeah,
Giannis.
you're taking a hit on your depth for Giannis, but Giannis is such a powerhouse dog.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Jalen Brunson, that pick and roll would actually be
Does it-
disgusting.
Yeah, it
OG would be a more
It
prominent part of
would.
the offense. Josh Hart, you got some defense
You got
there.
your grittiness right there. You got Giannis is a gritty player as
So you'd have
as it
like,
is.
let's say
Imagine with
you'd
Josh
have,
Hart,
you'd
a
have
pit bull.
Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, OG, Giannis, and Mitchell Robinson.
That Mitchell Robinson one's killing me every time, dog.
But then you get a backup center. You kind of look for someone
Just
that's
like switch
yeah,
them off and just run Giannis at the 5 sometimes.
yeah. Think about it. That can.
You're
give some-
convincing me into it. I'm kind of slowly liking it. I like that one.
I think it's good.
I went from
don't
not
think it's
liking
the best
it.
one.
I went from not liking to like I like
I think
it.
you'll see right now.
I just want to see him in the jersey.
You'll see right now what I think the best fit for Giannis. I feel like is OKC. OKC is my
I
next
really
one.
like that one. I
OKC
really
would
do
probably
like
have to
that
give
one.
up. OKC has so many different assets that I feel like it just becomes greed at
You
that
get
point.
you give up Chat, no?
You'd give up probably Chet, maybe like Dort or J Dub. You try to maybe like give up. I'm just saying.
You are
Like,
not giving J Dub up.
So
bro.
no
Chat
J-Dub.
and J Dub.
well, I'm saying either or. It's like or.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So you would
either
give up-
or, yeah.
I think- what would
But
you
you're
rather
giving
give up?
Chat. I'm giving up Chat, bro.
I think I'd rather give up J
J Dub.
because you have AJ Mitchell.
Yeah, but they're
And
not
they
the
play
same.
this- but they
no,
play the same position. They're both 2s.
J Dub is a 3, dog.
But like Mitchell also
J Dub
plays,
is a big body.
you know that crazy record that they have without J Dub?
So you literally have. Nah, I don't.
I
I'm
think
taking
they're like
J Dub,
60
dog.
9 without
Yeah, but
J-Dub.
if Shea goes down, I like the J Dub and Giannis duo before I like the Giannis and Chet duo.
His contract is insane though.
Who's?
J Dub's contract is pretty
I'm-
insane.
I'm paying that man until I can't pay him
Because
no
Shea
more,
Mit-
dog.
I think about it like or you got
I don't like
Mitchell.
that backcourt, or I mean that front
Shea
court
Mitchell?
of no front court. I meant
Oh,
of freaking Chet and Giannis. I don't.
That's twin tower. Those are some
I don't like
towers
it.
right there.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't like it. What are you gonna do to me?
But think
I
about
don't
it like
like
this.
it.
Think about it like this. One goes down, the other one's not going down. This ain't a repeat. One of them is gonna stay up. Like Giannis ain't going down to nobody. Like him against Wemby is gonna be a task.
I think Wemby mogs
That was
him,
a
bro.
plane. That was like a.
I think Wemby gets him.
That was a. But
I'm keeping J Dub, to be honest with you.
Okay, I think I would trade J Dub quicker than I would trade Chet. Just because, like I said, he's a number 2 pick. I know. I'm gonna be reasonable. Hey, he's a number 2 pick.
You're growing, bro.
Hey,
I
I'm
like
just
it.
saying.
From a guy who was just going crazy on Chet.
I'm just
to
saying
now.
the matchup.
I would
it
never
helps.
trade
I would
him.
say, guys, like I said, For Chet, if he's not gonna give you the bucket against like Wemby, then if he's not gonna be that guy against Wemby, get someone that is, alleviate that pressure. Don't make your young star go into a matchup and just have zero confidence every time because he's just gonna perform like shit every time. That's just normal coaching. So if they can figure that out for him and get Giannis, then hey, put Giannis on Wemby and we'll see what happens. Like Giannis is not gonna lose his confidence because Wemby puts up 30. Like he's gonna come back next game and be like, hey, all right, then let's make you put up 15 today. Let's make it tough. You can get 30, but his mentality is gonna make sure that's a lot tougher. So you like this OKC fit more than the Knicks one?
Oh yeah. Okay. I really like that one, to be honest.
I think I like
Alex
the Knicks
Caruso,
fit a little bit more.
AJ Mitchell, like
because
that one.
I think he helps the Knicks a little bit more. I just think it would be an embarrassment of riches for OKC if they just go in there like, fuck it, let's get Giannis.
I mean, they have the assets, so I don't think it's like.
I know. So did the Warriors when they signed KD, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna blame them for having assets. Like,
but I don't think anyone would hate Giannis if he got traded to OKC.
No, it's way different situations, obviously.
My favorite one is coming up.
Go ahead.
Boston.
Give me a trade package.
And there's a trade package. All right, this is just what I'm hearing. This is what the streets are saying, bro. That you don't have to give up.
Rats are saying, cuz.
That you don't have to give up Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown.
Well, why the hell are you going to give up Jason Tatum? I would not give up Jason Tatum. No, I'm saying,
like, you don't have to lose
both of them.
You'd have a trio of Jason Tatum.
So what does that trade look like?
Jaylen Brown and Giannis. So keep that in mind.
Okay,
what does it look like? You got those three.
Mm-hmm.
You gave up Derek White, Payne Pritchard, Jordan Walsh, and then there's 2 picks, I believe, that they have that are very attractive picks involved, which is a good amount of stuff. And you get Giannis. Obviously, the next trade is you just get rid of Jaylen Brown, and I'd say you give up Payne Pritchard before you give up Derek White, right? That's kind of what the vibe.
Your replacement would be Derek White automatically.
And then you got 2 picks, and so you got Derek White, Jason Tatum, Giannis, Coutinho or Williams or whatever his, like, I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, at their center, and then they just fill in, like, Jordan Walsh, whatever, at their thing. And I think that team is really good in the East, just because Jason Tatum was that good of a player, and I think defensively that team is almost like you can't score on that team, essentially. And as long as they get away from this like bombing threes like every single time they're down the court.
I hate giving up Derek White, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm saying you give up Payton Pritchard for the second one with Jaylen Brown.
No, I know. Well, I'm trying to keep Jaylen Brown too.
Okay.
In that scenario,
being greedy.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, damn, that team
would be disgusting.
Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Giannis, and whoever the hell their center is. Like, that might be like
one of the greatest starting fives of all time.
That's a squad. Well,
that's bro.
Steph
Giannis,
Curry,
Jason
Klay
Tatum.
Thompson.
I said one of the greatest.
I know.
All right,
Relax.
All right, my bad. We can't all.
I think that one. I like that one a lot, to be honest.
I like that one the most.
That one's fun. That one's really fun.
Bro.
I don't like them in that jersey.
I like that one so much. Where it's like if you gotta become like S.
Don't you do that? Don't you do that?
If you gotta become,
don't you?
If you gotta go, that would be Celtics.
Oh, that's nasty.
That would be, bro. That would be Celtics.
Not gonna lie, I want to throw up.
That'd be Celtics.
Whose jersey is it?
It's Larry Bird's All-Star jersey.
Okay, I'll give it to you. That's fine.
So it would be Celtics all the way. I was really excited to do that one just because.
If it was a white jersey, I probably would have been okay with it too.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. Little Celtics. Got a little All-Star gold.
What you pulling out there? Oh, have you seen their new jerseys? No. The yellow ones? The Celtics ones?
I'm a Celtics fan at that point if Giannis goes
to
the Celtics.
For real? Yeah. Would you actually switch and be like, all right then,
I think
don't be weird.
If Giannis goes to the Celtics,
that can't be your East team.
I have the Celtics winning, or the Celtics going to the finals, or winning the East, yeah.
They'll find a way to choke.
I have the Spurs versus Celtics finals.
Then you'll have Lakers versus Celtics.
No.
Yeah.
No, because they're not. Lakers ain't doing nothing next year.
You're such a terrible Lakers fan, bro. I like that one though, but I think I like the other one more.
No. I think this one makes it a fair team. It doesn't make it an impossible team to beat. I think like him going to OKC just makes that a little bit boring. Where it's like I wouldn't root for Giannis. I'd root for Giannis on the Celtics though. Because then
I root
think
for him
about it.
wherever he goes.
Think about it, like he gets to play with Jason Tatum with the Achilles, and it's like an underdog kind of feel to it.
Dog.
Yeah,
That's not an underdog
yeah.
team. No, bro.
Yeah, see,
No.
I'm calling it now, bro. Celtics get
No.
Giannis, bro, championship bound. You heard it here first.
No. Go to the next squad.
I threw in Houston.
I
was
like that one a
why
lot.
would Houston not try to trade for him? But
There were early conversations for that one, no?
It was all analyst talk. It was like Houston is all
that's
us.
what I meant.
But Houston has not been heard in any of like, or Giannis also has to approve the trade.
So what would that look like?
Reed
though?
Shepard, Alfred Şengün, a couple picks because they have a really good. They have someone's pick, and I don't know. I don't know if they have a Pelicans pick or they have someone's pick.
A
But-
Giannis, KD. What would be the one? Van Vliet.
You'd have a Stuart Thompson, not Amin Thompson on that squad.
They're twins. It's
Steven
fine
Adams.
if you mix them up.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams is disgusting, bro. That's actually nasty.
I'm just saying, like that team would be Fred VanVleet.
Defensively,
would be coming back.
that team would be nasty.
That would be nasty
bro.
too.
I wish Jalen Green was still on that squad, bro.
Oh my god.
I wish Jalen Green was still on that squad. I would love to see him in a Rockets jersey, bro. A Giannis Rockets jersey would kind of go
He
nuts.
has to approve the trade, but I think overall, my favorite fit is Boston. Your favorite fit is OKC, just because you like the cheesy. And low key, you might be an OKC fan, bro. Deep at heart.
I rooted for them the year before. Their first year.
So
I was proud of them.
You're a mix of a Knicks, Lakers.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a Laker fan 100%.
You're an LA Knicks.
I like other teams that are young. What the freak?
Warriors. What else? You got like 5 allegiances in there. You got Warriors.
I have my
Knicks.
heart in different places, but I'm a Laker fan.
Hey,
Laker
watch
fan.
out, Carlo over here having
I
his
will
heart.
Whoa, chill, bro.
All right. Well, I think that's enough basketball. That's pretty much all the news that we have so far. We're going to move on to some updates in terms of FIFA. We just finished up basketball. We got so into it that took up most of the damn pod at that point.
Yeah.
I think me and Daniel can talk basketball all day even during the off season. Yeah, we just literally have a conversation. We're happy that you guys stuck with us until the end to talk about something like anything else. Right now, we want to fill you guys in because I'm excited watching the World Cup. I know Daniel's trying to get into it, so maybe we'll have like a specific pod for that, especially as we get more to the knockout stages. Right now, it's just group play, but just to give you an update, 2 teams that have moved on, which is like representation, USA and Mexico have now moved on to the knockout stage. So let's clap it up for our boys.
Mexico, come on, baby.
So they just beat South Korea. They have 6 points. They lead their group. So now, no matter what happens in that third game for the knockout stage, they can play a lot of their young guys. They're going to play most likely that 16-year-old, the youngest player, Mora, in that game, most likely a lot more than he probably would have played like alternatively. The USA, I did want to give an update. They had a great game against Australia, and then they had a great game against Paraguay. There is
Paraguay.
an alarming update.
Paraguay.
Their best player did not play this last game with a calf strain. So
Cooked.
I'm gonna butcher his name. Can you say that?
What is it? What's his name?
Olsenic? I think that's how you say it. It's their attacker.
Olsenic.
Yeah. It's their attacker. We were kind of nervous because, like I said, he's the most talented player on the team. USA still looked like a great defensive team today, but Australia made a lot of self-mistakes this game. And what happened was that the USA took advantage. Same thing with Mexico. They didn't look as dominant on like the end in terms of their attacking, but they took advantage of where
Their
in
mistakes.
past years in World Cups, what I've seen is the complete opposite. They'll get off hot, they'll be shooting their game, they'll be playing their game, but they're the ones that make the dumb mistakes, you know. Yeah. But at the end of the day,
South Korea with the
basically
blunder of the
blunder
goal.
of bouncing the ball. You saw Australia today with the
goal.
auto goal, whereas like exactly what Daniel said is like their defender couldn't stop, kicks the goal in. They couldn't recover from that point on. Just wanted to give you guys a few like pointers as well. One thing to keep an eye on is Spain, because Spain, I believe Lamine Yamal is coming back for next game. So hopefully they're very disappointed. A lot of bettors lost a lot of money betting on Spain to dominate that first game that they came back in. And
Not
they
me,
tied.
though.
Yeah, not Daniel. Thankfully, not one of the games that he missed. But Spain should look good in this next game. If they don't, if they tie or they lose this next one, we are concerned about Spain because they're one of the heavy favorites to win this whole thing. But like I said, their young star and superstar, I should say, Lamine Yamal should be in the game. Shout out Arturo for that one because I know he's looking very forward to Spain winning. But we got to move forward.
He's a Spain guy?
He's a Spain guy. I thought he was an Argentina guy.
Yeah, me too.
Because Messi. I told him, I confronted him, and I was like, yo,
you confronted him? Hey, who are you going for?
But then we bonded over, like, hating Australia. We started roasting them and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
you
that
hate
was fun.
Australia?
Nah, bro. Everyone hates Australia.
I
Kangaroo,
don't.
like, in... Nah,
Whoa,
cool.
whoa.
No, it's cool, bro.
I like Australia personally.
Bro.
I would not love
It
to
cooked your
go.
head.
I will not love to go just because they have giant spiders and
Hey, what
giant...
happened to that tie?
Yeah, you know what? I hate Australia.
But moving on to one of the bigger stories of the World Cup is that they're trying to say that Ronaldo no longer has it because of his performance against, I believe, Morocco or DR Congo. DR Congo is like who they played. They tied 1-1, and Ronaldo did not look as good as the hat trick Messi got, the 2 goals Mbappe got, the 2 goals
Mbappe went crazy,
Haaland
dog.
got, yeah. And
That's one of the games
Henry
I watched.
King got,
Boy,
like,
would
you know,
cook it.
again, there's a bunch of these other superstars that it's like, hey, we're coming to play, and Ronaldo kind of just looked a little older, so it's one of those things to keep an eye on how he looks for the rest of the tournament. Portugal being a good amount favorite too, of like trying to get at least be competitive in this World Cup.
He's on France, right? Mbappe?
Oh yes, yeah, I thought you were talking about Ronaldo.
No.
Still.
Just because he's like one of the most players I like watching throughout the games. He plays like a football player, bro. Like American football. He plays like a football player. I get so excited watching him because he's so physical and actually like, I don't know, bro. He's not boring to me. Watching him play, like he looks like he's ready to kill you and be talented and dribbling the ball all the way to the.
Yeah.
He looks like a selfish football player in a way sometimes.
Second half,
it was so fun to watch.
So impressive. It was super impressive.
It was fun to watch. I was like, I like this guy more than a lot of the other players I was watching.
But Mbappe and Messi are neck and neck into like that goals leader for World Cups. So I know record.
Are they?
Messi's
he's like 2 behind, no?
Messi should get it this year. Like, you know, as long as he keeps on this trajectory of getting a hat trick every single game. But like, but Messi, as long as he stays consistent scoring, he should get it this year. But then let's see how long that lasts with Mbappe's career and stuff like that. Even if he doesn't surpass it this year. So those are my major updates for the soccer aspect or football aspect in terms of the World Cup.
Thank you for another episode of the Spill It Brodie podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.